Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, two Skinners, one win. Let's talk about it. Well, matinee, Sabres, Oilers. Sabres worse in the East. Oilers first place in the Pacific Division now. They were in second place. Now, was it all good? No. Was it all bad? No. Was it pretty? No. But they don't ask you how, they just ask how many. And we're going to talk about that. Let's play some La Bamba Baby, and we're going to talk about the Discord, and then we'll get into the meat of the potatoes. Yes, like I said, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad, but it was a win. The three top Oilers were Jeffrey Skinner at 10:44 time on ice and a 15.25 production for 1.421 rating. Ryan Nugent Hopkins, 15 minutes 51 seconds time on ice, 22.50 production, 1.420 rating. And Stu Skinner, 60 minutes, a 58 rating, a 9.67. Almost what his save percentage was. Let's get into that, shall we? Now, like I said, it wasn't pretty. It started off with Alex Tuch scoring his 16th goal of the year to make it 1-0 Buffalo on, yes, just the fifth shot of the game. Let's put this to rest. We're counting the fifth shot. But what are we not counting? What are we not talking about? The 10-bell save 1, the 10-bell save 2, the 10-bell save 3 that he had to make before the goal went in. But all we talk about is, 5 shots, 1 goal. Talk about the saves that happened. Why did the goal happen? Was it because of bad defense? Was it bad rebound control? Was it because people were just standing there looking at the play thinking, they'll clear it? No. It was not on Skinner. Anywho's, Jeffrey Skinner scores to tie the game at onesies. Move along. Second period, Kulak gets his 9th goal of the season. It is 2-1 Buffalo. It's not looking good again. And then, of course, Hopkins gets his 14th after an abysmal power play that the Oilers just... I counted 16 passes with no shots. Buffalo had 2 power plays before the Oilers had 1. Let's get this out of the way. Buffalo had 2 power plays before the Oilers had 1. The Oilers were out shooting Buffalo heavily until the power plays. The power plays happened, and then Buffalo took 9 shots on 1 power play. 9 shots on their power play. Contrast to the Oilers, who take none on their power play, but Hopkins scores, we have a tie game, his 14th of the year. Move along. Third period comes along, and yes, we'll talk about it more in depth with showing you how, what, the wheres, and the whys. Third period comes along, Buffalo, wouldn't you know, get another power play. They get nothing from it. Hopkins gets a goal, his 15th of the season, 2nd of the game, and we have a 3-2 Oilers lead. You think that would be well, good, and gravy. Oilers have a lead. There's about 10 minutes left to go in the third period. We've got this thing in the bag. It is the first lead of the game for the Oilers. Remember, Buffalo went up 1-0. Then they went up to onesies. Now, there was a little bit of controversy. A little bit controversy. The goal scored by Hopkins. A lot of fans that are Oiler haters, let's get that out the way real quick. A lot of the Oiler haters out here talking about, well, that was Corey Perry goalie interference. If it was interference, Buffalo would have challenged. And I'm going to bet you dollars to donuts, apples to bananas, apples to oranges. They would have lost that challenge. Oilers would have went on a power play, and they probably would have scored on said power play. So no challenge. He was pushed in the crease, held there. It sucks for Optimus Rhyme. Love the guy to death, dude. Awesome guy. But you can't challenge that, because if you're wrong, then you're putting your team in a deficit. Lindy Ruff is a smart coach. He knew not to challenge, and he knew his team was playing well enough to maybe get themselves back in the game. Any whoosies. Here we are, move along. And again, controversy rears its ugly head in an Oilers game. It's not an Oilers game without a little bit of controversy. There's a kick. Skinner makes the save. Puck comes out. There is another kick. So not only did the kid kick it once, he kicked it twice. First one, Skinner saved. Second one, it went in the net. Yes, you could say, well, of course he had to kick the puck. The Oiler player was holding his stick and holding him back. Well, it don't matter if your stick is being held or not. You still can't kick the puck in the net unless you're an Ottawa player. But upon further review, it wasn't a kick. Just a lot of controversy. Last night was just a bad night for the refs. We've said that all season long. Maybe there needs to be a better standard for reffing. Anyways, Hopkins gets the game winner. James Reimer, 31 out of 34, a 9-1-1, 3 goals against save percentage. Not too shabby patty. Opposite him, Stuart Skinner, 39 out of 41, 9-5-1 save percentage with the 2 goals against. Not too bad if you do say so myself. Then, there it is. You got the win. Oilers now have 31 wins. They sit atop first in the Pacific Division until later today when Vegas plays. And, well, I honestly think it'll be a Vegas Oilers going like this the rest of the season. Bang, 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 bang. You win, I win, you win, I win. And then when they play each other, that is where the proof is in the pudding. When they play each other. I will say that until I am absolutely blue in the face. The proof will be in the pudding. When they play each other, which team has the ability to come out on topsies? Now, here's a little treat for you guys. I told you guys I had a little writing, a little something on a whiteboard. I wrote this a while ago. I wrote this a while ago. As you guys can see here, I wrote, after these 10 games, Oilers will be first place in the Pacific Division. Just check it out. Look at it if you can. Pause the screen if you want to. I wrote everybody the Oilers are in competition with. Everybody. Vegas, Jets, Wild, Kings, Stars. Everybody chasing the Oilers. Everybody that mattered at the time that the 10 games ago. Colorado wasn't on the list because Colorado wasn't really doing well. And I also don't see them as a threat. So as you've seen, Vegas had 4 playoff teams at the time. Winnipeg had 3 playoff teams at the time. The Minnesota Wild had 5. The Kings had 3. Dallas had 4. And the Oilers had 6 playoff teams at the time. Because at the time, Vancouver was a playoff team. But we finally now know they are not. So when I wrote that, I can't remember what day that was. I can't remember how long ago that was. That was before the Pittsburgh game. Just to give you reference. That's how confident I was in the Oilers coming back and making it first place in the Pacific Division against the Golden Knights. That's how confident I was in this team. Were you as confident? Anywho's, let's move along to why the goals were scored, how the goals are scored, and some of that mumbo-jumbo jazz. Game stats were 41-34 for shots for the Buffalo Sabres. Again, end of the day, Buffalo outshot the Oilers. It didn't look like that was going to be the case in the first period. Like I said, first period was 12-5 for Edmonton. But power plays help you out. And when you shoot on the power plays, it really helps you out. 17-15 in the second period, 19-7 in the third period. Oilers, despite not shooting very much, ended up getting the win. Again, sometimes it's about quantity, not quality. Ask the Washington Capitals. Oh, wait, they lost to Vancouver tonight. We'll get into that in the out-of-town scoreboards. 49-50, Oilers win the faceoffs. Oilers were 0 for 1 on the power play. Buffalo was 0 for 3. Hits, 29-15. Again, that's a lot misleading because the Oilers, despite shooting less, had the puck the majority of the time. And I get the argument. I'll come back to me for a second here. I get the argument. The Oilers are a puck possession team. During the live stream, I showed you a lot of the giveaways the Oilers have at the offensive blue line and why it's happening and why it's such an easy, stupid, simple fix that the Oilers are not adjusting to. Now, it sucks that the Oilers are a possession team. They refuse to do the little things right. Speaking of my whiteboard, here you are here. Like, they are refusing to do the little minuscule things right that get you wins in the NHL. As things fall above me. Simple things, like maybe a little bit of a dump and chase. Maybe a little bit of a dump and chase. That's maybe what the Oilers should do. So this is all I was talking about. We need more of a dump and chase. When the Oilers have the puck in the offensive zone, for some reason, forward 1 and forward 2 are up by the blue line, and then you got defenseman and defenseman somewhere out in the zone, and forward 3 is usually over here. So that's how the Oilers 5-man in the zone rush happens. Forward 1, when we come in the zone, we want to carry. We want to carry, and we lose the puck a lot right there, which forces this defenseman who's already going forward to stop on a dime and come back. This defenseman is the only man back. We have a lot of odd man rushes. How's about one time only, when we carry the puck, we just dump it in. We just dump and chase. Why do we need possession? Why do we need to carry the puck over the line? Why can't we just dump it and chase it? Yes, we lose possession for a second. But if you're physical on retrieving and you're doggone bone, you get the puck back, and then you've got zone time. And then you've got cycle. And then you've got shots. And then. I feel like Ashton Kutcher in the movie, Dude, Where's My Car? And then. I just want more from the Oilers offensively, point blank, period, stop. But that's not the Oilers game. They are a puck possession team. Thus, they aren't a hitting team. They are the hitted team. Hopefully that clears up for a lot of people out there thinking why the Oilers get out-hit even though they didn't outshoot. Because they still had puck possession 99.9999% of the time. Now, block shots, the Oilers did very well here, had 16-7. Giveaways, again, 15 giveaways for the Oilers. Talked about the forwards not wanting to dump the puck in. They lose the puck at the offensive blue line quite a bit. That has a lot to do with it. 16 giveaways by Buffalo. That's because Buffalo is not very good. Takeaways, 7 by Buffalo, 5 by the Oilers. Oilers lead the season series 1-0 with the 3-2 win. We play them again March 10th in Buffalo. Now let's talk about the Alex Tuch goal. And I know this is going to be a very, very sore spot for a lot of Oiler fans, but you know what? We got to talk about it. It's high tide. We don't blame Skinner for every nook and cranny bad goal that goes in. Here we are here. We're going to pause it right there. See how Tuch and the rest of the Buffalo Sabres are behind. Tuch is behind the net. You've got one Sabre behind the net, one Sabre in the circle, one Sabre between the circles and the blue line. And then the other two defensemen, the defensemen are up past the blue line, up where they should be. See that now. See, I forgot to switch myself over. Now, we're going to play the clip here. Bouchard has the puck. Bouchard is... Honestly, I don't like this play by Kapanen. What are the chances that Bouchard is going to be able to make a perfect tape-to-tape pass through number 78? What are the chances? Slim to none. That's what happens. Now you've got Kapanen caught deep. You've got Draisaitl going for a line change. Philip is laid off the bench. Now you've got chaos. Now you've got a Buffalo goal. Here it is here. The Oilers are still in good shape. Kapanen came back pretty good. He's got 2-4. Presumably he has 24. Emerson has 78. Bouchard's kind of can jump up to 7. Right here, the Oilers are good. If Philip and Podkolzin just guard 89, 2-on-1 there. Unfortunately, everything I just said did not happen because, hey, it's hockey and the Oilers don't really play well defensively. We're good here, except for Noah Philp, who is a rookie upon rookie upon rookie. This is like his 4th game ever in the NHL. And Podkolzin just left Alex Tuch by himselfsies. Bad defensive breakdown by the forwards. Yes, Stuart Skinner should have had the save. He had a good chunk of it. And I guess that's why the fans are mad. He had a really good chunk of it. It just, sometimes good shooters find ways to score. Alex Tuch with his 16th of the year, good shooter, found a way to score. That is on the forwards not recognizing the danger that a guy flying off the wing has. Now, do you want to put that on Skinner? Go ahead. But I'm putting that on the 2 forwards, mostly Podkolzin. But, hey, that's just me, and I will do me. Anyways, here we go. Here's the Oilers' goal from Jeff Skinner, assisted by Emerson, his 8th of the year, because, hey, he's got 8, but he's a terrible hockey player, right, guys? So we got a puck possession. Like I said, puck possession. Noah Philp is in the half wall. He gives it back to Ekholm. Ekholm reads the play and says, hey, Noah, how is it about we give you the puck back? Now, he instinctively throws it to the slot where Kapanen is sitting. Kapanen, very wise in his young age, draws 2 defensemen to him, tries to pass it to Skinner at first. It bounces off the leg. Remember what I said about chaos. You create chaos, good things happen. Comes back to Emerson. Emerson with a shot, saved by Reimer. Rebound control, not great by Reimer there. We take those. Skinner pots it in the back of the net. A 1-1 hockey game. We're okay with 1-1 going into the first intermission. At 7:46 of the second period, however, another breakdown, another Buffalo goal. And this is coming off of a penalty that the Oilers took. Stay out of the box, quit doing stupid things. Player for Edmonton was very late getting into the play. Again, face-off wins and losses in the offensive zone suck. Goes off the hard wall. Again, hard off the boards. We're seeing this a lot in the NHL where the boards are very lively. It's almost like a trampoline effect. Bang, bounce it off, hard off the wall, goes in front to your own player. It usually ends up in the back of the net like it does here. So again, Skinner makes the initial save. Hyman coming out of the box is not in the play yet. Little late to the party. Pass, shot, boom. Again, I don't know what more Skinner could have done there. Right before this, he made 4 or 5 great saves on the PK. He made a lot of saves for the Oilers to keep them from getting scored on a power play. Unfortunately, comes out to Kulich, and he scores his 9th, assisted by Power and Cousins. Little over 5 minutes later, Hopkins, Kapanen, and Ekholm hook up. Here we go. Again, stretch passes. Remember what I'm talking about, stretch passes. Hopkins is coming off the bench. He's not in the play. He's coming off the bench, so I don't think Buffalo even saw him. Kind of good that Ekholm does make the right read. And Hopkins comes back to the puck. He doesn't just stand there expecting the puck. And that's what I'm seeing a lot from these Oiler players. They're standing there expecting the puck to come to them. No, You got to come to the puck. To get the puck, you have to come to it. So he gets the puck. He gives the puck to Kapanen. Kapanen goes around 24, around the net. And this is where the interference humding happened. Again, they thought Corey Perry interfered. We got ourselves a 2-2 hockey game. Good things happen to those who shoot the puck, eh, Hopkins? Shoot the puck goes in. Move along to the third period. Hopkins, game winner. Again, Oilers full control in the offensive zone. Yet again, we got Bouchard. We have Nurse. We've got Connor Brown, Janmark, and Hopkins. It is at the tail end of a power play. Just like Buffalo scored their goal without their guy getting back in the play, Oilers did much the same. Sorry, it was a little after the power play, but you know what I mean. Hopkins gives it to Bouchard. Bouchard one touch to Nurse. Nurse, hold on. Hopkins opens himself up for the one-timer effect. Like I said, movement. Movement causes chaos. Chaos in the offensive zone causes pressure. Pressure causes, much like in real life, what does pressure cause? Diamonds? Or you just fold and you break. What happens when you pressure a defense in the NHL is they make mistakes. They leave a guy open for half a second too long. They're running around. They either A, take a penalty, or B, they get scored on, and that is what Hopkins did here. He scored. Can't really blame Reimer on that. I know a lot of people are blaming the goalie. Oh, well, why couldn't he save that? Because it's a 92-mile-an-hour one-timer off a really good shooter when he shoots the puck. Again, Janmark perfect moving screen in front. I liked the play. I liked the goal. I liked the win. Oilers win 3-2. That's the best I can give you for a breakdown. I hope you understand that. Let's talk about the out-of-town scoreboards, and I'll get out of here for the night. And I'll see you guys on Monday when the Seattle, almost at Saskatoon, when the Seattle Seahawks, Seattle Kraken, come into town. McDavid's back, but that's for another time. Suspension over. Thank gosh. Didn't feel like 3 games. It felt like it was longer than 3 games, but that's just me. The winning teams are the Boston Bruins, man, a lot to unpack today. The Boston Bruins beat the Colorado Avalanche 3-1. The Oilers beat the Sabres 3-2. The Kraken beat the Penguins 4-1. Speaking of Kraken, they get a day off tomorrow. We get a day off tomorrow. They are coming over. The Devils beat the Canadiens 4-3 in overtime. The Senators, with that goal, the controversial knee-in, kick-in goal, win 2-1. The Red Wings 2, the Lightning nothing. The Kings lose to the Blue Jackets in overtime 3-2. The Stars beat the Blues 2-0. The Flames hold off to beat the Wild 5-4. The Islanders beat the Hurricanes 3-2. The Vancouver Canucks beat the Capitals 2-1. The Ducks beat the Predators 5-2. And the Panthers beat the Sharks 7-2. There's 5 games in action tonight. It is Sunday. It is divisional series weekend for the NFL. Winners go on to face in the Super Bowl. Right now, as we speak, the Colorado Avalanche have 4. The Rangers have 3. Utah and Senators have yet to be started. Flames are in Winnipeg to take on the Jets, and the Wild in Chicago to take on the Blackhawks. Panthers are in Vegas tonight for the end game that I'm going to be very much invested in, as it is the Florida Panthers taking on the Vegas Golden Knights. Like I said, I think it's going to come back and forth and back. The 2 teams are going to battle for first until they play each other, and then you're going to see which team really has supremacy. Anywho's, my name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. Don't forget to check us out on all our socials, as you see before game and right there. Socials, all there for you. We'll see you in the next one. We'll see you on Monday when the Seattle Kraken are in town to take the McDavid Oilers. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Deuces.